Hey guys, it's Craig here, aka the NWF. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to follow up on the last video. We picked up an Elite 92 Adam Cole figure. As I said at the time, absolutely love it, really nice. Funny thing is, I was comparing it to photos from the unsanctioned match, and I noticed the logos on the boots were actually missing. So let's go ahead and right that wrong. We'll start by taking a look at what we'll be needing to get this done. I'll put a full list of the parts in the description below, just in case you fancy doing it yourself. First off, the figure's going to boiling water for a few minutes just to soften them up. The water's been in the microwave for 3 minutes on a high setting. Do make sure to be careful if you're doing this at home though, you don't want to burn your fingers. After a few minutes the parts are going to be supple enough so you can actually pry them apart. Now we're not going to be using the Austin lower legs, they do need to come off. We'll be using the black boots though, so let's put them to one side for now. As both figures are on ball joints, they pop off at the hip once heated, so we'll swap those over straight away. Back into the water again to remove the knees. Now I've not shown it here, but I will be swapping the knees and the lower legs with an Elite Tully Blanchard because it gets the accurate height that I'm looking for. Now I'm using the scissors to get a bit of leverage to force out the peg. Again, be careful if you're doing this. And now that's done, we're going to tackle the t-shirt. Within his entrance, Cole did wear this, but it was actually cut into a vest as opposed to a full t-shirt, so the sleeves need to go. A nice easy modification, but it's going to make a big difference to the overall look once it's finished. So we're going to cut the sleeves off and then tidy it up once we're done by stitching with some more thread on the inside just to strengthen the seams. Time to tackle the decals. I made these using Photoshop. They're printed using a LaserJet printer onto clear decal paper. The clear decal paper gives a really solid finish, and I was turned on to using them for all of my decals by my good friend Turbo Toys. The key difference between using clear decal paper compared to white backed is that if you're applying them onto dark surfaces, and in this case that's exactly what we're doing, you do need to lay down a base coat of paint to allow the designs to show through. Essentially, by doing it on clear paper, they're going to be completely transparent. So in order to achieve the desired result, I'm going to paint the required areas in white. We'll do a few layers of watered down paint. Watering down the paint allows you to get a much smoother finish, which is exactly what we're looking for. Now that's done, we're on to applying the decals themselves. They've all been cut down to size and are ready to go. To prep them, you just need to put them in room temperature water for between 20 to 30 seconds, and that's dependent on the size of the decal. These are pretty small, so they won't take that long at all. The paper itself will be pliable and you'll be able to separate the design from the backing. In order to create the adhesion, I like to apply a small amount of matte Mod Podge and then lay the decal down on top of that. Once that's down, use my finger to move it into place, and then I'll apply Microsol on top. This helps avoid creases and also ensures the decal sets nice and solid. The real key though is to keep smoothing the decal into the contours of the plastic. If you just leave it to its own devices, you're not going to get the desirable smooth finish, so do make sure that you don't rest until you're happy with it. Once you are, make sure you let it fully dry before you start trying to mess around with it or doing anything at all. You're not going to thank yourself if you f it up and then have to do it all over again. Trust me, I've been there. Take it from me. Last but not least, the final touch-ups. So we're going to be using Citadel Abaddon or Abaddon Black, depending on pronunciation or what you prefer, to blend the edge of the decals into the boots and to go over any areas of the white paint that we applied earlier that might still be showing through. And there we have it. So what are your thoughts on the fix-up? Please do let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button to make sure you don't miss out on the next video. Until next time, stay safe. See ya.